we use money as something to buy stuff, right? And why do I need it? Because I need stuff. I have this camera, I have this computer, whatever. And it's a weird concept to me, money. So I'm gonna go off topic and talk about money for a second, because that's a really interesting topic for me. Because I really dislike money. I hate money. It's just one of the main things that I just dislike. So a couple things I think we shouldn't have to pay for: the food, shelter, schooling, education, health. It's just like we have the capability of not having to work for it, and we have enough people in this world to be able to work together as one, put all our money into a fund, I guess, and just disperse it amongst all the people, and everyone can have food and shelter and health, and they can concentrate on doing better things, like doing something to express your creativity, becoming genius painters, becoming genius musicians, or becoming genius scientists, training to do something to make humans a better, stronger race than before, and possibly doing something better for the world. But instead, we have this system where we have to spend most of our time making money so that we can live. And once people find that comfortable life, they have an ambition to get more. They want more stuff, get nicer furniture, get a nicer TV. They want more because they've already accomplished their goal. That's what happens when humans accomplish their goal. They strive for a new one. But the thing is, with today's society, our new goals are still based upon our old goals. For example, if we have a nice TV, we have a nice comfortable house or whatever, we know that TV gives us pleasure, so TV is very nice, and we just want to get something better, so we'll get a better TV instead of stepping outside the box and saying, hey, what can be better than TV? Is there a greater happiness? So maybe we'll go to doing drugs or something and say, hey, drugs, these are good, these give me pleasure, so let's get some stronger drugs. And then you start wanting more, and you're like, hey, drugs aren't doing it enough. And what can be better than drugs? Is there something that will give me greater happiness than drugs? And it goes in a cycle, and we just continue to travel along that cycle, and we never really end up being able to have that. We never end up being able to find what we truly want, what true happiness is. And sometimes, I guess there's really no such thing as true happiness. It's just for whatever you want to settle on. So I guess I hope there's people out there who are not settling, who are not saying, this is good, and I'm just going to work on trying to have this. It's good to have a family and have a nice house. I'm just going to work on trying to do that the best I can. But I just hope that's not what I want, but I hope that there's people out there who would say, hey, this is a nice house, nice family, but should I make that my goal? Is there something more I can do for the world? Is there something more I can do for humanity? And start to question themselves and start to question what is the ultimate ambition of man. What is the greatest goal you can strive for? I mean, one is having that perfect society, which is we're pretty close to. We live comfortable American lives, and we eat food every day. We have nice TVs and computers, fun times, but it's not perfect yet. It's not to the point where you can actually step outside and say, these pleasures, immediate pleasures, don't mean that much to me. Drinking beer, getting drunk, getting high, these things don't really mean that much to me, and I want to strive for something new. You don't really say that often. So I'm here talking about how messed up our system is, I guess. So what am I going to do about it? I'm just going to sit here and talk about it. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to study it more. Going to kind of see what really makes our society tick. Why we live in the world, why the world is the way it is, and maybe I can kind of start my own new society somewhere else, somewhere geographically isolated from all the things that we need, and things like material things. I think what will end up happening is that we will still end up trying to work for our survival, and we won't be able to gain sight of the deeper things just because we'll be struggling to survive still. I just hope that there's one day where humans aren't struggling to survive and fighting each other, because that's all that's happening right now, is that we're fighting each other and we're struggling to survive, when we have the capacity to do greater things. We have the capacity to explore, to create, to innovate, and do something great. That just came out the way it did, but if there's anyone out there who maybe understands what I'm talking about and also realizes the kind of situation we are in right now and actually cares, then please contact me, comment me, or whatever. But as you can see, I'll have some deep thoughts. I'll have some actions where I just do something out of my creativity. All the other past videos have just been kind of what people would call random doings. But I've had some intent behind them. Everything I do, I try to put some intent, saying that what would happen if I took this, that pen and stuck it up my nose, or what would happen if I, whatever I did, take the post-its and put it on my garage. I mean, you'll know what's gonna happen, but there's nothing really holding me back from doing it. So, that's gonna be that vlog.